first annual Fall Cider Mill Tour. First stop, Goodison Cider Mill, located in the Oakland Township downtown district. We're going to be sampling wonderful cider and donuts all day long, providing our favorite ratings and riding on the bike trail point to point. Wish us luck. Goodison Cider Mill, take one. First taste test. Just going to rate these all on a 0 to 10. Describe the flavor and give me a rating.
It's not super sweet. A 7.
Any pulpy or filmy aftertaste?
No,
More like a juice than a cider, or more like a cider?
a juice.
Donut taste test. Keep in mind we're here on a Wednesday morning, about 10:30, 11:30 in the morning, so they're probably not hot. How do you like the flavor?
It's good.
0 to 10?
Another 7.
All right, looks like those bees are trying to bite you. I'm gonna rate these, the cider probably a 6 for me. Didn't do it. The donut, pretty good. A lot of cinnamon sugar, solid 7. If it was hot, I'd give it an 8.5. So I got pretty tight standards, but we're gonna cruise down to Paint Creek and give that a whirl. See you soon.
We got a lot of time, so let's spend it where it's sunny. Let us see what we can find.
All right, inside the Paint Creek Cider Mill. Take a look at around and all the beauty, including this guy. Paint Creek, we are gonna do some taste testing. We have our glass of cider. Look at the nice brown, orangish, amber color. All right, let's see the testing.
I would give that an 8.5.
So it's better than a Goodison.
Yeah, much better.
Now let's keep in mind, $3 for cider and donut from Goodison, $3.95 here. Is it worth the extra 95 cents?
Yes.
All right. This was brought out by the serving lady, fresh out of the hot oil. Does it feel warm?
Yeah, it's warm.
All right, take it up, eat it. I'll be grabbing my little piece here too.
It's crunchy.
What's your score?
A 6.5.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 7. The warmness adds the extra point for me. The other one had the taste, but it wasn't hot. So, I don't know, nothing spectacular. Again, it tastes like a Friday fun day at the fair.
Need here, just leave me where it's sunny. We don't need no money to spread a little honey.
We're on our way to Yates. We got a 7.3 mile little clunk through the scenic hills, the Rochester Hills. Sheer beauty.
Just keep it going. Darling, we just
Our third stop along the way, Yates Cider Mill. You'll see by the line, the entrance here, this is one of the more popular places along the route. What do you say?
Woo!
We've got the beautiful single serve. Look at that. It looks like they spent some money on packaging. What was the total price on this?
I don't know.
Oh, she didn't-
$2.50 for the drink.
Yeah, $2.50 for the drink. Well, here we go. Go ahead and taste it.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. What does pretty good mean?
I would give it a 8. Not as good as Paint Creek.
So Paint Creek was an 8, wasn't it?
8.5.
All right, let me have a sip before I put it away. More juicy, not as much cider. I'd give it an 8, or a 7 actually. All right, look at that. Donut looks beautiful. Looks like they may have something on these donuts going. Soft texture. Into the pie hole. What does the pie hole tell you?
8.3.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 something too. Definitely the best donut of the bunch
Yeah.
by far. Not as much
It's
treats.
actually really good.
Yeah, good flavor.
8.5.
I enjoy it. We're very stingy on the 9s and 10s, but it's as close as you're going to get for the donut, I think. We'll see. Ellen Cider and Orchard, first sippers. Here she goes. What do you rate it?
Well, it's very sweet. A 6.5. It's alright.
6.5. No, I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it an 8. It's one of my favorites. It's very sweet. I love it. Varellin Orchards. We are sucking down some donuts and cider. I gave the cider an 8. She gave it a 6.5 or a 7, I think. Donuts, fired away. I've already ate it. I'm gonna rate these donuts a 7. Solid, good donut. They aren't warm. That takes away at least a 1.5 in my book.
A 7. They're cold.
Yeah, it's not a real fried flavor. A couple of them had fried. This is a subtle, good flavor. Solid, not great. Final stop of the day, Blake's. We upgraded. We went with the full half gallon as opposed to the cup. We've got some other drinkers here. Go ahead and tell me what you think.
It's good, but
There's a but.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna drink mine.
No, it's pretty good. I would give it an 8.
Yeah, it doesn't have the kick. I'd give it a 7. All right, here's our donuts. We got a 6-pack. Again, we're upgrading.
Nice texture.
Nice texture. How about the warmth? I wouldn't give them, they're kind of chilly, so
Those are good.
they're good. I'd still give them a 2nd. I wouldn't give them first place. I think Yates trumps them, don't they? Well, Yates had the warm, so that made him win. If all else being equal, these might win.
I would give them an 8.5.
8.5 it is. I'll stand by that. Here we are, back from the ride. Jesse, best donut. Which one and why?
The best donut was Yates, but I feel like a close second could have been Blake's as well.
Yes, I'll definitely go with Yates. I think we rated it an 8.5. Had warm, texture, perfect. Good donut. Didn't have a greasy carnival type flavor either. The only downside is many of the donuts were not warm, so it's hard to give an apples to apples comparison. But kudos to Yates, making them sure they are warm. Here we are, let's talk about cider. Favorite one and why?
The best cider was Paint Creek.
And any runner-up?
No,
I'm gonna go with Paint Creek as well. It had a much more, what's the flavor I wanna say? Zing or zang? It was a good zing dang. Blake's was probably a runner-up for me. They were solid all around. I would give them probably close to an 8 for both cider and donuts. So overall experience, go to Blake's. We were the first time we've ever been there, and we were pleasantly surprised.